I want to know more about how you exactly help um, businesses grow their online presence through digital marketing. So, do you have like, um, I know you have your own strategy, but did you have like a framework that you present to your client, like, hey, this is what working now, we should do this, or does that change every now and then depending on the client's type of business or depending on the economy right now?
Sure. So one framework I've been pushing for a lot of my clients is called Clover, where they get clarity, leverage, optimization, execution,
Nice.
and these three R's being revenue, ROI, and retention. So no
Mm-hmm.
matter the business, no matter how big or small you are, no matter the goal, Clover fits into that because every leader needs clarity of where you are, a reality check, and where you're
Mm-hmm.
going. We need to leverage what you have, whether that's the team members that you have, the amount of budget that you have,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever's in your head. You need to be optimizing because obviously what you were trying to do a month ago may not work today. What we did in 2019 surely ain't working for 2020. We need to be
Uh-huh.
optimizing all that stuff. We need to provide the value. We need to have that vision of, okay, where are we going now? What's the next step? And we need to execute. We can do all this talk. Sure, we didn't spend this time with strategy. I done looked up people I need to bring on from international places to do this, to do
Mm-hmm.
that. What am I trying to do? All right, but now we need to actually do it. But then it doesn't matter if we don't get an ROI, if we don't get revenue, because if we don't get revenue, we won't have a business. But also, we
Mm-hmm.
need to make a system where it's retainable. We can keep making more money. It's very sustainable as an organization. So that's what I've really been applying with Clover. And sometimes it requires a lot of hard questions.
Mm-hmm.
How much money are you making right now? Like, are
Mm-hmm.
you just trying to flex on social media that, hey, I'm a CEO of this
Right.
company. Ooh, look at my really beautiful website, but no one's clicking on the form. You're not getting new inquiries. You're not getting new business. Something's wrong. Well, Troy, I have really amazing videos. How much are you spending on these videos to be created? Maybe we can outsource that to someone else to give you
Mm-hmm.
that same quality at a third of the price. That same money can go to ad budget. That same money can go into bringing on another salesperson to help you hit your deadlines. This whole framework and within the system is what's going to keep you going. And when we struggle, we kind of like put it on the back burner, like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know. Troy, I'm trying to learn marketing. Yes, but without me knowing all these other things, I can't help you market your business to be where you want it to go. And so it's really
Yeah.
applying a lot of realism and a lot of structure within this strategy.
Right. I love it. So, clarity, leverage, optimizing. What is the letter V again, Clover?
Oh, vision. So creating
Oh,
that
vision.
vision.
Okay, because I'm writing it down because this is really good. Good stuff right here. So, vision, execute, ROI, or revenue. So, this
Mhm.
is really good. So, what has been your biggest struggle implementing this kind of strategy?
Sometimes the effectiveness of Clover is as good as the person who's willing to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said
Yeah.
earlier in our conversation, pride. That's a big number for some individuals to get out of their own way, get out of the box so we can really make meaningful progress.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we may spend 2 or 3 months stuck only on clarity because they're wrestling with making changes. Because you have to maybe move in a different direction in your business doesn't mean you failed.
Right.
It literally means you're getting more clear about what you can do that fits your experience, that you can make the most profit from, that feels good for you and whoever you're working with. So sometimes we stumble upon that. Well, Troy, I don't want to get rid of my brick and mortar building. It's 2020. Everything's going virtual. If you let it go, you can have more money for your website. You can do a podcast. You can do a YouTube experience, and you'd be surprised how much more people you can reach from investing more in the virtual if your brick and mortar is just not, standing the test of time for this year moving forward. And people just, it's hard to let go. We're actually, believe it or not, a lot of entrepreneurs are hoarders. We hoard on the belief of what we used to be, what we want, and we can't let go of certain things. We just want to keep trying in this one direction. If we're not going anywhere, we got to pivot. We got to make a shift. We got to make a change. We got to ask, you said, ask for help.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's really where a lot of the trip up is the clarity. The other part is sometimes is the execution side. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this, and sometimes it's money. And for me, it's not, money is only a means to an end. There is always a way to get what you need to get without whatever volume you don't have. We'll figure it out. Some people get tripped over that because, well, Troy, I need to have the perfect this. And well, if we don't make any progress today, we won't get where you want tomorrow. So
Uh-huh.
you got to launch, you got to start now. You're going to get better with your podcast. You're going to get better with your website design. We got to start and get something started now.
Right. If there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yes.
So you just have to have the desire to become successful, or if not, then you won't. I don't know if your business will still be there the following year.